Well, that's quite enough dilly-dallying, so we're going to head off to the mines, which is something, has more or less been hinted at that we should do since I went to the Friendly Arm Inn. We get waylaid by enemies, however. I don't remember this encounter.
Traveler. Well, that's the nicest thing anyone's called me in weeks.
We should kill that one last, Senjak. Such good manners.
No, there's no reason for this to turn violent. Hand over your belongings and you may yet live.
Forget that. Yeah, so this must be DLC or new stuff from the Enhanced Edition.
Raise a hand against us and they'll cut you down.
Now then, empty your pockets and... What's going on back there? This is impossible.
St. Jack, Dorothea, I swore I would crush the life out of you someday. Today is that day.
Dorn, you should be dead or rotting in a Luskan prison. How did you find us?
I'm happy to see you, Dorn. Leaving you behind to take the blame was all Simeon's idea. He's the one you want, not us.
Just following orders is a coward's excuse, Dorothea. And I haven't forgotten what you said when I refused your advances.
What advances? She would never consort with a half-orc, especially when she has me. It's ancient Dorn. You're as stupid as you're ugly. Tell him, Dorothea.
Senjak was the first to agree with Simeon. He always hated you. But I didn't feel the same way.
Dorothea, what do you say? Yes, of course. But the half-breed brute is too stupid for that to work. Men, rush them.
You are both mewling cowards, turning on each other as easily as you turned on me. Half your men are already dead. You'll join them soon.
It didn't have to be this way. We've beaten you before, Dorn. We'll do it again. Attack!
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
So all I get is that Dorn's kind of a bamf. But we'll go ahead and fight these guys. I'm attacking this girl because she looks like she could be a spellcaster. And that scares me. We're going to try and get Rasad as many attacks as he can. Lucky for us, it looks like there aren't any spellcasters. I'm going to throw out some wild magic just to spice things up. And she spawns a crap ton of birds. I always said that bird magic is the most difficult, so we've just got birds flying over our heads, nothing actually harmful to anyone. You can also hear the birds, and now everyone is dead. Now see, Ajantis doesn't like him because Dorn is a blackguard, which is basically the opposite of a paladin. We may go and get him. I haven't really decided yet. So we get a +1 shield out of this. So that's a bit of an inflation of power, since I would have normally had to pay oodles of money for that. So that'll help Ajantis in his future role. Right now he's sort of our tank. We also get some plate, which I can't wear because my strength is not high enough. Yeah, tragic. Someday we will have strength enough to wear that armor. And we'll see what else we get. So we get some Eastern themed items that could be used by Rasad. And Imowen, for whatever reason, I never got her studded leather armor, so we should take care of that real quick. And these guys are lootable too. Doesn't look like they have anything too good. Some more gold. More gold. Oh, bandit scalps. That'll be nice for later. And there we go. So really no, I mean, not super inflated power, but that +1 shield we will put to good use. So we're going to go to the Nashkel mines now. There are a few things you can do around out here. All the birds are unsummoned now, thankfully. So I've always called this area on the right the doghouse because there are lots of dogs in it, and it's an exact reskin of the house that had rats in it. And Rasad is taking a bit of a beating, so we gotta heal him up. He's not wearing... I mean, Monk is so weak in this early game, even with his bonus item and level that he's got. The only thing he's really good for is he doesn't have to carry any equipment, and he walks kind of fast, so he's good for looting things. That's a good potion there. Now, if you talk to the guy that gives out the bounties, he'll tell you there's a bounty out on Prism. And Prism is this artist that stole some emeralds, and they would like the emeralds returned. He's hiding out here. So we're going to march on down. It's in the sort of the lower left quadrant of the map. I'm not quite sure I remember where it is. You'll see a cliff and a bunch of junk. Yeah, we're too high right now. We'll head back down. Yeah, too high. Although we will get the area transition while we're here, because why not? And it gives us some wooded area. And we'll traipse on down. There we go. Now, if you look carefully, next to all the wooden bits, you can see the face he's carved into the mountain there. I like to get on... Yeah, there it is. We zoomed right in on it. And I like to kind of get behind Prism, because the next course of action we're going to take is to fight one of the bounty hunters that come after Prism.
Beauteous creature, you are my masterpiece.
Now, he doesn't want to stop, and he stole the emeralds to make her eyes out of. So we're going to go ahead and tell him that we'll protect him from whoever might come while he's working, so that he can finish his masterwork. And then Grey Wolf shows up, who's the guy, the bounty hunter that we were mistaken for earlier and almost took a 200 gold piece bounty from. And he's going to insist that he kill all of us and Prism too. I've come for you, Prism. No, not yet. And we basically tell him that he can do whatever he wants with Prism after, as long as he lets him finish, more or less. And he tells us to get bent and that he's going to kill all of us. So this fight will prove to be quite difficult. So I'm gonna try and knock him out, make him go sleepy with command word die. Gonna use our last magic missile charge and get Nira to work. And he immediately kills Rasad. This isn't, I don't know why those characters all walked forward, but Imowen dies immediately. There we go, we lose Nira too. So we've lost all three of our soft characters. And there really isn't anyone for me to heal either. We're gonna have Kyvan pull out the halberd and hope to get lucky. Oh, he's not hurt that badly at all. This fight's not gonna go well. So, screw it. We're gonna rage quit and restart. Now we gotta go about this in a different way. I'm gonna try and use some of our potions that we have at our disposal. I know that Rasad is gonna die immediately, no matter what I do. So we're gonna try to buff up Ajantis, give him an oil of speed so he attacks quicker, give him some more health potions, and hope that he's more of a tank in the future, so that we don't lose everything that we've got. So we're going to look around at some of the different potions and try and get things going again. Change her robes up, maybe. One of them, I know one of the robes gives a benefit to slash attacks. I'm pretty sure it's the ones that got her in. I haven't identified him. And we'll look at some of the other potions. And that potion of heroism we're probably going to have to use, even though I really would prefer not to. I would really prefer not to use that potion, but that's going to be how it has to be. We'll try and get by without the heroism potion, and we'll go through Grey Wolf again. Yada yada, fight again. Alright, we'll see if Rasad lives past 1 second. As soon as I unpause, let's see if Rasad is still alive. Try and make him go sleepy. And Rasad's immediately dead. Alright, it knocked him out this time. Awesome. We need to back our archer types up. Things are going well so far. This is much better. Grey Wolf seems confused. He's just wandering around. Awesome. And we'll try and hit him with some more magic missiles. It'd be really great if the wild magic would do stuff this time. And we immediately... So now we're boned because Ajantis is dead. I don't think she'll get this spell off. Nope. And I'm dead. So this is the first time I've died. You see a little bit of the hand picture. Here we are again. Gonna try again. All the same stuff, except for this time we added in the heroism potion. And we'll see if Rasad can survive. He's immediately dead. Grey Wolf just has his number. More spells going out on him. We're just going to try and get everything off. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. I wish I had some... Had I been thinking ahead and thought that this would be so difficult. Kyvan's getting some critical hits. Wow. This guy has a lot of health. And we lose Ajantis. We need to pull the archer types back. He's running away. Oh, we got him! It was Kyvan that did it. A+ work, Elven Archer. Now, the important thing is the money and the sword. The sword is quite good. And there's Prism saying that he's done, and as he walks away, he keels over dead. We get oodles of XP and some money and those emeralds, which you can turn in for the bounty, which aren't particularly useful, or you could sell them for 1,500 gold. Since I'm not lawful good, we're gonna just keep those and sell them. I resurrect everybody, and we get ready to go down into the mines. We resurrect, re-equip, sell the stuff, and we get attacked by quite a few hobgoblins in a canyon. So we'll see how this goes again. Oh, I'm very hurt. So this is the thing about playing on Insane. It's not that much different from playing at low levels all the time. Because of the damage, it feels like you're playing a weaker party than you're playing. But you have to deal with taking damage a lot faster than you normally would. Because without the double damage, I wouldn't have been that badly hurt. And it looks like we're cleaning up the hobgoblins now, without as much trouble. And here we go. There we are. Emowyn got him. Get some scrolls. And, you know, the rest of the stuff was just junk, so I cut it. And now we're back at the mine. I checked to see if items are still persistent. They are not in this version. So, in the event that you die, whatever you don't pick up will despawn eventually. So that's something to keep in mind. I may be incorrect, but I seem to remember items being persistent in the original Baldur's Gate. I could be wrong, but they definitely aren't in this version. So the way you get down into the mines is you just walk down this path, which is at the top left quadrant, and there's a little pathway, some stairs and junk. This miner will talk to you, or will talk to him, and he says that he's seen some glass vials and different stuff down there that don't belong, essentially hinting that the ore is being somehow tainted chemically. And we'll talk to the mine owner, and he'll basically tell us that we've got one day to poke around in the mines.
So you want to take a look at me mine?
And that'll be that. So in our next video, we'll be spelunking a bit inside the mine, and hopefully we don't die too many times, but this is the first real test, I would say, of how this party's gonna work out.